Welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley.
And I'm Carter Glasscock.
And today we are locked in the wintry chalet of Disgraceland Studios in icy cold 69 degrees Los Angeles with three incredible guests. Let's go around and introduce ourselves. Let's start on my left.
I don't know my right and my left. I'm Jordan Williams. Hello.
Welcome, Jordan. And who do we got over here?
Matt Brousseau.
It's Matt Brousseau from the Profiles and Eccentricities podcast. And then, of course, making his grand return after too damn long. I believe the last time we were on this show together, it was a crossover promoting a show in Auburn back in like 2021. So
Yeah.
it's been too long. I was with you and Tom Goss, but now you're over at his house. What's up to our friend?
Oh, I'm Keith Carey. I forgot that's what I was doing.
I was trying to remember.
There's two things we pull on guests. A, we like point at them to say their name, and we don't prep them for that.
Yeah.
And then we also are like, hey, you're going to drink chemical sludge later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had no awareness of that last time. And then he was like, it was like Saddam Hussein or something. It was some dictator.
Pardon, I wouldn't come into your house with Saddam. It was Muammar Gaddafi.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right.
And it was called Cream My People.
How could I forget?
Cream of some young guy.
Yeah,
His famous saying.
yeah, exactly. It's like, there's so many other
He
things.
ruled
you
with a
could've
creamy
done.
fist. Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul, my people.
Well, I mean, we should just go ahead and get into it, because here's the thing. I'm going to share a bit of disappointment with you guys, which is 2021. Mountain Dew came out with their holiday flavor. It was called Gingerbread Snapped, and it was a gingerbread flavor of Mountain Dew.
Can I ask an important question? SNAPPED or PP''D?
That's a great
just
question.
P''D.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a wheelie of a pronunciation right there.
Do you need grammar to do a kickflip? Come on down to Mountain Dew.
Quick guitar solo for that.
Well, that was 2021. 2022, we of course got Mountain Dew Fruit Quake.
Fruit quake?
Fruit Quake.
That's what my brother used to yell when he'd run in on me and my friends playing StarCraft in his room.
That's what Ron DeSantis thinks is going to end the world.
But I gotta say, I'm sad today because this year's flavor must have groped a flight attendant because it got canceled.
Fucking war on Christmas, man.
War on Christmas continues, and its first fatality was Cobra Cane.
Cobra Cane?
Mountain Dew Cobra Cane.
Is that the Citizen Kane themed drink?
It should be. By all rights.
Or was that
It's
like
rosebud flavor.
Or is it snake cocaine?
I think
Let's start a business.
Can you imagine like holding a snake's face down into cocaine and then like how wriggly its body gets?
Let me tell you about my screenplay. Using its tail to rub a little bit on its fucking fangs.
There's like a hole, right? But there's more holes.
Like we're on a fucking plane. Like that's the whole movie.
I need more thinking powder.
The mouse is the snake.
Now, Cobra Cane was supposed to be a candy cane flavored Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Oh.
With a little bite to it.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was it has PCP. Just a little bite.
The CEO of Mountain Dew is going to helicopter in and just lift you out. Come to the think tank.
We have
Like shocking me till I'm like, I can't move first, so I don't put up as much of a fight.
Just airlift you upside down like a sick rhino.
Easy, girl. Easy. I'm gonna use that brain.
Sorry.
So no. So all that is to say, my original plan for a holiday ungodly concoction has been dashed upon the rocks because Mountain Dew is never releasing Cobra Cane. It's not coming out. So I had to start thinking. I'm like a holiday drink, and while Ghostbusters 2 is not a Christmas movie, it is technically a holiday movie because it takes place on New Year's Eve. So I figured we would go with Oxyshred and Slime.
Oxyshred. Yes.
That's right.
Oh, fuck. I
Oxyshred.
should not have gotten the cup of coffee. The Oxyshred ones are the worst.
sugar?
Is oxygen not hardcore enough for you?
For the people who brought you carbon shred.
So we actually talked about Oxyshred back in like a month ago. We had Shane Bianchi and Heather Winter on the show, and I think the episode is called Shred Heads. So, all we need to catch you up on is that the CEO did escape a military junta in Fiji, arrived in Australia, got ulcerative colitis, and decided that if he lived, he would achieve his dream of starting an energy drink company.
For most people, it's a last resort. For some people, it's a lifelong dream.
This man was dying. He was in bed dying, and he was like...
This is like the inspirational Ramsey Badawi movie.
It's great when you hear a story about somebody like following their dreams and overcoming massive odds, and then when you hear what the dream was, you're like, you should have failed. Earth would be better were you not successful.
Get back in the hunter.
I have to make a full confession to you guys, though, which is that there's an accompanying drink that's called Proton Pack. And
I forgot that was a Ghostbusters thing for a second. That makes sense as a companion to Oxyshred.
hold still while I shoot positively charged molecules into you. Proton Pack.
Defy the will of God with Oxyshred and Proton Pack.
No, the truth of the matter is I found myself bereft of energy the other day, and I didn't want to leave the house. And I
was going to say, for how many seconds were you bereft of caffeine?
Have you tried breathing?
So I drank the Proton Pack, and I got to tell you, it was fucking amazing.
Yeah?
I was just like, okay, we already got 2 Ghostbusters things. No
Yeah.
need to drag this out.
You had a conversation with Harold Ramis.
While I had ulcerative colitis in bed. I was like,
like as old as he was when he passed away, but with Egon hair.
oh, hell yeah. And then they bring me back in that movie and play with my dead body.
You could literally just put in the same sound bit of you opening a can.
It's actually green. I can't believe it.
That is
dear.
a shade of green that makes me uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Every day is St. Patrick's
boy,
Day.
that's a bad. That smell is a tough go.
When me and Jordan were driving up here, she was like, I have really bad heartburn, and I had forgot that part of this show is, hey, do you want to drink fucking battery acid with a goofy can?
I'll give Jordan the little one.
It's all right. It's sponsored by Ghostbusters.
Yeah, you can trust Ghostbusters. You love Ghostbusters.
I like how you took the lion's share, Rivers. There you go.
Then I smelled it and I was, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, God.
Smell of shred.
Fucking shit.
You're getting-
Wait, let me read some of the
It's
nutrition
the no
facts.
sugar.
You're getting shredded from. This is an Australian guy too, so
Hey,
you're,
15 calories. All right.
you're getting shredded from down under, friends.
Yeah,
It does just kind of smell like fake apple to me.
I'm seeing the ingredient list just says tweaker piss. That's such a big part
It says 0 jitters.
Oh my God,
Zero
Vegan friendly.
they're 2 for 2. This is incredible.
I think a guy named Zero Jitters made it.
Dude, this tastes like medicine.
Still, but his last name's Jitters.
This tastes like medicine you give a kid you don't love. Like,
Man, this is
Ooh.
great.
Packs of shred.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
shredded. How do you feel?
Really.
Jordan?
Full of proton packs or whatever.
you can really taste the oxy.
By the way, if you start Ghostbusters 2 at 10:27 p.m., it'll hit the point where Vinkman says Happy New Year at exactly midnight.
Oh, and what does the shred do?
It cooks your brain.
Yeah. It's like a Pink Floyd acid situation where you drink this and watch Ghostbusters and then your heart explodes. Exactly. When he's like, this shit will make you turn white. And your heart explodes.
I feel crazy because I recognize this flavor, but I can't place it. Like I've had this before.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
Heartburn?
Yeah. It's like candy.
It's almost like a Sprite. It's kind of got.
It's like a sugar-free. It's like a sugar-free icy.
It's like a
It's like the flavoring for like an icy.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like
Otter Pop. Flavor.
Yeah.
If like you melted those and then you just slurped it straight down, like, that's what it tastes like. Yeah.
My buddy used to make a drink, and his signature drink, it was Jack Daniels, a grape Otter Pop, and a bunch of NyQuil.
He's not with us anymore.
He moved to the East Coast under mysterious circumstances.
His brain was needed in think tanks as well. It's
Yeah, him and
like,
Cobra Kane sitting
Come
around.
home from work, make a gentleman's dime tap, and call it an evening. It was awesome.
a gentleman's time attack.
Oh God, I don't know. I love it, but also apparently I'm insane now because everyone is like not good.
I'm into it in an uncomfortable way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like eating the powder that comes with the dip.
You talking about Fun
Fun
Dip?
Dip.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is liquid Fun Dip, kind of.
Yeah, I'm giving that one 5 stars out of 5. That's my ranking. So far, Oxyshred and Ghostbusters is a powerful team up.
I wonder if I mix my watermelon Red Bull in with this, it'll just really add to the shine.
I don't know. Oxyshred slime sounds like
It's Oxyshred and slime.
Oh, okay.
They want you to know that slime is included. It's not just a flavor.
What year was this?
I found it at the Vitamin Shopapa in West Hollywood about 2 weeks ago. So,
Okay.
yeah. It's been sitting in my.
What are those
my war
scientists
chest.
who work there? What do they have to say about this? Those medical professionals.
Yeah, I mean, they respect me. They gave me a real reusable bag to carry all of the energy drinks that I walked out of there with. So.
like a tote that you get from like Whole Foods or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got one right there.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, from the Vitamin Shopapa.
It's like, does this guy think Red Bull is vitamins?
That's the thing. No one is there to get vitamins. All of the vitamins are just covered in dust.
Sure.
It is just people there for pre-workout and protein powder and that kind of thing.
It's a Chapé like they have in like England. you
Yes. It's a Yule Chape right across.
Ye old steroidatorium.
know. I'll give it for being, a consumable slime. I'll give it a 3.5.
What do you think? How many stars? 5 out of 5, Jordan.
I usually drink those white monsters that are like no carb, no sugar, no nothing. So this is like, wow, it's got flavor. I'll give it a 4.
Okay. What do you say there, Matt?
I'll give it 4. I drank the right amount. That's a 4. If I drank the whole thing, I'd be in a coma right now.
I drank the whole proton pack and I felt fucking crazy. But this is the thing that has to happen now because the serial killer that is Panera's charged lemonade killed another person. And so now all the charged lemonade is behind the
Is that real?
Oh yeah, do you not know about that?
I saw it. I saw like a quick picture of it online. I thought it was a joke. Wait.
Oh no, we've got a serial killer on the loose and it is Yuzu Mango.
I thought you
Rivers
mango.
hangs out at a Panera Bread like every week.
Just to see if someone dies.
Yeah. Or sometimes I see Stanley from The Office there.
Really? Leslie Baumgartner hangs out there?
Yeah, Leslie David Baker.
I don't think it's good for anyone to die, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
if you die of a Panera Bread related incident, you should get a little bullied at your funeral.
Oh yeah, feel free. This is an open call. If that happens to me,
That's like
everybody.
that's like
Give you a wedgie and hand the underwear to your mom. Like,
it's like dying of blunt force trauma at Build-A-Bear or something. Like, how did that happen? Are you the weakest person of all time?
you either have a great story or a terrible body.
The thing is, though,
Well, they just left my iron lung in there, and then someone accidentally bumped their elbow into my forehead, and I died. That's why I'm in hell now.
the thing is, though, now nationwide, I've been to Atlanta and I've been to Studio City, so coast to coast, they have all of the damn lemonades behind the counter. So now you have to ask permission to get charged, and my pride will not allow that. So
Oh
I'm
my
cutting
God.
out. I'm not doing it. No
How
more.
is that not? I would imagine you would have done that all the time.
No, they used. That's why all these people are dying. Is because they just had them out by the fountain, and people would drink it like.
Have you ridden the devil's yuzu?
Oh yeah, all summer. Yeah, if people have been enjoying my episodes that I've written of the dollop, all of those are charged by using it.
When you drink that shit, the alert thing never stops buzzing.
Yeah.
And then you see it in your car on the way home, and it's still buzzing.
I walk in there with a stack of library books, looking like a straight fucking madman. And also
reading Great Expectations, having a heart attack.
It's more just like, oh, here's a book about an old cowboy.
Just front take a chicken.
Yeah. Hey, that's a pick too. You can double that up with a mac and cheese.
Yeah, with some French onion soup. Oh, buddy.
This is like
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
This is like when the Manson murders ended the summer of love. A beautiful era, and now it's tainted forever.
60s is over, man.
I haven't got one since then. I can't bring myself to go up there and ask another adult to give me a charged lemonade.
Yeah.
You give me the big boys drink.
Straight up. That's how it feels.
I'm going to be up all night.
I will not let Joe Biden infantilize me in this way.
Well, I mean, hey, if we're in the same world where we have to be like, hey, could you unlock the glass case so I can get some hand soap? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
May as well get some yuzu fucking turbocharged.
Oh, fuck. Well, I got charged up this morning because, guys, I know you've all been waiting for it. Cher has a new Christmas trap song that she released with Tyga.
So that's not Cher, okay.
No. Well, it's, Rack City, prepare to meet the half-breed, Cher. That's her famous song. I'm not...
I was like, holy shit, Rick.
They take his fucking lemonade away. He goes full all right. Listen up, lip cocks. I'm getting charged. And I'm sticking it to Cher.
I will take my yuzu and call Cher whatever I want. No, that's actually on her. She had a whole song in the 70s about being half native. And
I know it very well. It's
full
excellent.
Armenian lady.
Yeah.
But no, just I figured give this a listen, and also I wanted to mention the chorus kind of sounds like she's going to do a drive-by shooting. The chorus is, "There won't be no silent night. It's Christmas. Turn it up. It's a vibe. It's Christmas. Tearing up the town on a candy cane high. I'm going out tonight in a drop-top sleigh ride."
She's 80 what years old?
Yeah.
She's in her 80s for sure.
Oh, yeah. She's unable to turn back time.
I'm obsessed with the way that she goes, "It's Christmas."
With the Believe auto-tune, like reclaiming the auto-tune
Do you
throne.
believe Christ was born in a barn? That's not even a beat. That's her fucking pacemaker.
I believe in Tyga's verse, he says, "I make it rain, dear." So
This makes me want to ski into a tree.
It was weird how he did that on a bunny hill. Just in the nearest tree.
It was June.
He jumped out of a plane with skis on.
Time to ski into these bullets.
oh, here we go.
A snow globe.
Look, a snow globe.
In the living room, baby.
Here we go.
Feeling like a kid in a candy store, baby. Gotta open one, it's driving me crazy. Sit on my lap, your Santa's here. Red suit, no beard. No throwing money to the
Red
chandelier.
suit.
Yeah, I make it reindeer.
There we go. Okay, so
That is like his bridge to Hollywood Squares.
There's just something so funny about. I know this song is about Christmas, but real quick, let's talk about fucking.
Santa's hard.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what holiday you celebrate. It matters that I'm very horny about it.
We've been going to so many holiday-themed concerts this month, and just having to listen to the sheer amount of like new Christmas music. We were just talking about like. We're done. You can't keep trying to squeeze these in. Like,
what
No
do
more
we
new
got?
Christmas.
What's the new ones?
oh God, Christmas shoes and
Christmas
yeah.
shoes has been around for a minute.
Well,
No,
that's
I
the
know,
thing.
but
Well-
anything that's past like I don't know, Dominic the Italian Christmas dog.
That's the best.
That's the thing. Well, what you're describing is like there's a new canon emerging almost.
Yeah,
so
right.
regardless
Yeah.
of age, it's just like they're trying to mix it up. But yeah, you do end up getting
Are they trying not to make it so Christ-centric? There's be like warm fuzzies and
They're taking Jesus out of it.
Which like
That's the Yuzu talking.
He's charged.
I've had some of the white man's lemonade. I'm ready.
I'm just saying, we gotta get back to songs about fucking Santa Claus. That's when we were a proper country.
Yeah. We need to get Harry Styles to do a Santa Baby. Santa Baby.
Oh man, they still play the Michael Bublé Santa Baby from time to time.
But that one is so
Mike Bubble?
embarrassing.
Mickey Bubbles. Yeah.
It's so embarrassing because it's adult men who are like, well, I can't sound gay, so
Right,
this
right.
is about my best friend who's going to buy me a Corvette. Like, oh, buddy, you made it sound worse.
Wait, what?
the Michael Bublé, he instead of like trying to flirt with Santa to get some stuff, he's like, hey, bud,
He
we're
calls
buds.
it. He literally sings.
They have like a brand
Santa,
managing
buddy.
meeting or something.
The lamest shit in the world.
You get a handshake for Christmas.
Yeah, he literally sings Santa Buddy.
Santa
I swear to
buddy. I don't really know you like that.
We talked about this on the show a couple years ago, but it's Christmas, so it's topical. Michael Bublé's Wikipedia article is fucking crazy.
Okay.
And I'm 99% sure he wrote it because there are things in there that are not qualitative. Like he'll be like, he just lists the various people who didn't believe in him. Like one of his grandfathers really believed in him, and then the other one, not so much. And apparently he got a passion for singing because he was in the car with his family singing White Christmas when he was like 2, and they let him take the solo, and it was so powerful that he'd been dreaming of it ever since. I'm like, no one has dreamed of anything since they were 2. No one remembers anything from when you were 2.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
That's like Kim Jong-un levels of like writing your own. Legend.
Oh, I and me in there.
Yeah. His stage name was Mickey Bubbles. That was his original stage name.
Oh, boy.
And it lists where all of his ancestors come from in Sicily. Where I'm like, no one knows this except you. Like,
Right.
this is the most Michael Bublé wrote this shit.
You have to be the first person who's ever intaken that information and remembered it.
You read that and you go, "Where's a hunter when we need one?"
yeah. Let's get him in a bed with ulcerative colitis. We have our friend Jordan here, and Jordan, in addition to being a great artist, is also a great scholar of art.
I
correct?
do. I have a degree.
Hell yeah.
I learned me that stuff.
Well, you know, this is the holiday episode, the Christmas episode, what have you, and I started thinking about what comes to mind when you hear the phrase Christmas art.
Norman Rockwell.
Norman
Oh,
Rockwell, yeah, okay.
That'd be mine.
That's got to be a number one, Norman Rockwell. Is there perhaps a 1B situation that you can think of?
River starts like leaning his computer over what he has pulled up.
Oh, yeah, should I look at your notes?
I think you're going to know who this is. Because when I think Christmas art, obviously Rockwell's number one, but number two, it's got to be Thomas Kinkade. What do you know about Thomas Kinkade, Jordan?
Great marketer.
Hell yes.
Incredible marketer. Like the most impressive marketing campaign in the history of artists, actually.
Oh, yeah. Do the rest of y'all have any familiarity with the Painter of Light?
I was gonna say I know the nickname, but I forget what his fucking deal is exactly.
Yeah, what did he do?
He painted saccharine landscapes, but he only painted 32 of them or something.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a very minuscule amount of paintings for the fact that he now has like decorative wall plates and a calendar every year. And
Thomas Kinkade is, if cruise ship art is a genre, he is the Da Vinci of cruise ship art.
Okay.
Specifically Disney cruise ship art. He had a contract to paint Disney stuff, and there's one that's hilarious where it's Mickey and Minnie sitting on a patio overlooking Santorini. And the Isle of Santorini looks very realistic, but then there's just Mickey and Minnie here. And like if your relative
Just AI
buys this-
generated.
oh my god, that is the most Disney adult shit I've ever heard.
That's beyond that. It's like, if
Here's
your
Mickey
relative-
and Minnie lowering my grandmother into the ground.
I was gonna say.
We're your family now.
We'll never die on you.
I'm gonna push Minnie off this cliff.
We'll bury you like we buried her. All will burn, and only there will be us.
Oh, gosh.
Her blood's on your hand, Mickey.
I'd make a blood offering. Gosh.
It's amazing because it is just like if you see that in a relative's house, they need to be put in a home.
Yeah.
Like, if they, especially considering how much Thomas Kinkade stuff costs, because it's just prints, as you said.
Yeah, it's all prints. It's all just he painted like 30 paintings in his 20s or 30s, and then everything else has just been a reprint. He hasn't made a new item.
Well, it's been a reprint
40 years before his death.
Yeah. Well, everything's a reprint, but also the original stuff, he had kind of like Rembrandt system of like, he had just had a workshop where he was like, okay, I want a stream with a fucking cabin. Do it. And then he would pay, presumably, small third world children to paint serene.
Yeah, you're getting $5 for that one, and then moving on.
Of trellises and,
Oh, God.
snowy paths. But he was huge into Christmas just as a genre. So much so that they made a movie back in, I believe, 2006, starring Peter O'Toole. Who one hopes they paid him a lot, it was in 2008, and it was called Thomas Kinkade's Christmas Cottage.
Oh, finally.
And
I'm Peter O'Toole, and I am about to be dead.
I have gambling debts that need settling.
they will break my legs.
Go look at this fucking cottage.
So in the movie, he's playing Thomas Kinkade's mentor.
I thought he was playing the cottage.
Come in me.
Get up in my back door.
I'm warm inside.
Won't you stay for a while?
Santa baby. Santa buddy.
As the specter of death looms above my head, I can't help but think of a few whiffins past, and then the joy that Thomas Kinkade's artwork brings me.
I mean, you're being funny, but like it's not far off. Like
He can't stop rambling about death.
I feel the Reaper's fingers wrapping around my throat.
At the end of life, one determines the worth of
his big line in the movie is, "Paint the light, Thomas. Paint the light." I see it as it approaches me.
The way you delivered that, it sounds like he said it while he was falling off the cliff.
But a beautiful cliff that Mickey is sitting on top of.
You see when he's trampled by wildebeest.
Snow Buzzard's just picking his eyeballs out of his skull.
Well, do you know anything about Kinkade's personal life by any chance?
He was like a fundy, wasn't he? He was like very fundamentalist.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, like
He signed every painting with the Jesus fish. And if you didn't get it, he wrote John 3:16 too.
Wow.
He doubled up.
Wow.
So yeah, he was extremely evangelical, and he marketed heavily towards evangelicals. So it's part of the reason that they became just really successful in the 90s, especially when all that megachurch shit just started taking off. That was in every pastor's office was Mickey, covering up the death of Minnie, Santorini or whatever. But he's not with us anymore, though, Thomas. So I've got this is actually got a couple articles here I just wanted to share with you guys, kind of combine these two. This is Dan Glaister writing for The Guardian and Zach Bissonette writing for The Daily Beast. So, in death, the evangelical artist who, at his peak, claimed to be the world's most successful living painter, perhaps achieved the sort of art world excess that he craved. Thomas Kinkade, the painter of light, died on April 6, 2012 at the age of 54. Kinkade's people said it was due to natural causes. 54. Yeah, you know.
Well, a bus is a natural cause.
If you get stabbed that many times, naturally you will die.
You will bleed out.
Naturally.
Your heart exploding from all the cocaine. It can't be natural for that to happen.
Thomas Kinkade OD'd on Cobra Cane.
Well, kind of. It's sort of the other direction, though. A month later, the coroner's office in Santa Clara, California, announced that the death was caused by an accidental overdose of alcohol and Valium.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. So his whole thing, I mean, he literally called himself the painter of light, as in the light of God. Like, he was the holier-than-thou painter who sold a bajillion paintings, or prints, I should say. Turns out, yeah.
He was the POD of hotel art. He took the Reliant way.
By that point, a legal scrap had already begun between Kinkade's ex-wife and trustee of his estate, and her name is Nanette, which is literally the only other Nanette I've ever heard of besides the Netflix special. So his wife and his girlfriend, Amy Pinto Walsh. Pinto Walsh produced letters written in Kinkade's blurry, alcohol-fueled scrawl that promised her his home, all of his paintings, and $10 million to establish a museum in his name.
Amy, I'm gonna paint so many fucking lights. How many fucking cottages you want?
Over the river and through the woods to Drunky I go.
I don't know what a fucking trellis looks like.
Listen, if I die, I paint and make you doing gay shit. You gotta burn it. You gotta burn it, Amy. You gotta burn it if they find it. Don't go to heaven, Amy.
The estate immediately requested a gag order from Amy Pinto Walsh in order to prevent her from releasing photos and information damaging to the Painter of Light's brand. And the matter was quickly settled
So
out of
it
court.
had to have been a whole thing of him being like, God's not real. Because we all know that. I'm on a fistful of Valium and a handful of Bud Light Clamatos. And God's not real, Amy.
Hey, when did your face start drooping? Was that just me?
First of all, hail Satan.
First of all, get that right off the bat.
Second of all, yum yum value. Daddy needs your candy.
Oh God! I mean, the first part of that article, like, yeah, I think that in the 90s, that guy might have been the most successful artist.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, I got some numbers coming up later that are fucking crazy.
Yeah. No, and it's crazy. So people always want to talk to me about Thomas Kinkade when they find out that I have an art history degree, and I'm like, no, I don't know I don't know this guy. Like, I read about him because he's bad.
Yeah.
We had a Thomas Kinkade gallery in my hometown.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, but he never came up in any class that I took.
That's the equivalent of being like, oh, you have a history degree. Let's talk about Hitler. What a cool dude. You must love that guy.
Or it's like when your aunt's like, so you do stand-up, so you love Larry the Cable Guy, huh? You love Larry the Cable Guy, right?
What's your catchphrase?
Do you have a get her done? I'm working on it. Oh, that's why you're not Larry the Cable Guy.
I'll bury you under the ground. That's mine.
Oh, we bury our sins in the river. Oh, I'm fucking dissociating right now. I'm like floating above my
You're
own
slime,
body.
dude. You're
Yeah,
straight
you're all
slime,
slime.
bitch.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking cross-eyed for that shit.
Shredding the oxy, bro.
Hit me with some of these numbers that are going to let me know that no matter what I do, I'm never going to be successful.
Oh, yeah. This applies to anybody out there listening that's pursuing an artistic
Oh,
endeavor of any
God.
kind. This will bum you out.
Have you tried sucking shit?
Yeah.
Didn't work great for him.
As a person who builds miniatures and embroiders portraits, let me know.
So the article says, who could have imagined that behind so many contented visions of peace, harmony, and goodness lay just another story of deception, disappointment, and depravity, fueled by alcohol and Valium.
Yeah, I grew up in the church. No shit, dog.
An artist with problems? Now we've seen everything.
I was gonna say it's like that should be like fuel for great shit, but he's like just turning in hotel art. It's
Right.
like- there's a bunch of drunk Valium addicts who can fucking change people's lives. He's just fucking Making AI generated art.
So, Kinkade was a self-made phenomenon with his prints, according to his company, hanging in one of every 20 American homes.
Wow.
At his height in 2001, he generated $130 million in sales, and his paintings of cottages, lighthouses, gardens, gazebos, and gates sold by the million through a network of mall-based Thomas Kinkade galleries.
And I will say, like, it really bums me out because this guy could have done some really cool shit, especially with the work that he's doing. Because I love landscapes, I love Sublime, I love all of these, with Rome.
I love that you saw my eyes light up with Rome, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna let her talk.
Oh man.
No, but like, the Flemish paintings of pastures with cows are my favorite genre of paintings. They're just the best. So, like, I don't know. I really wanted this guy to not be a piece of shit. And then everything I read about him, I was like,
oh, we haven't even gotten into the crazy shit yet.
He's dead at least. You got that.
So there were, at one point, at his peak between 1995 and 2005, there were 350 Thomas Kinkade galleries across the U.S., with the bulk of them being in California. And this is a quote from him. Quote, "I don't paint the world we live in. It's the world we wished we lived in. People wish they could find that stream, that cabin in the woods. In art school, I was told so many times, your art is about you. And something about that didn't sit well with me. I began to realize my art's not about me. It's about you."
The Valium is about me.
That's for daddy.
There's no I in art, but there is one in Valley.
There should be a happy little stream there, but instead there's an abortion clinic.
My art's about you giving me $500
For a print.
on a cookie tin. The cookie tins were big for a while there.
You've got 300 galleries near Spencer Gifts.
I think I have one of those. My mom puts she makes cookies for the holidays, and I take them home, and I think it's like Thomas Kinkade fucking.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, I'll take a picture of it. We can put it on
Put it on the Discord.
on X or what?
Formerly known as.
Yeah.
Formerly known as
This is more of the same quote. There's been million seller books and million seller CDs, but there hasn't been, until now, million seller artists. We have found a way.
What?
We have found a way to bring to millions of people an art that they can understand. Not the liberal bullshit art.
I also love the implication there that no writer or musician is an artist. That's not art. Where are the trees?
Okay, but this is such an art school frame of mind that fucking slime is really starting to hit me.
right.
Slimy.
No, but where you're like, yeah, I discovered how to make prints of my paintings, like the fucking printing press was never invented or used as an art style. Like, fuck Albrecht Dürer, that guy never sold it.
This, by the way, is kind of Andy Warhol's fault. That's his favorite artist.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's so simple. It's just...
You just make inoffensive art that people don't have to pay that much attention to and mass produce it and make it cheap, and all of a sudden I'm a millionaire.
I mean, unfortunately,
Satire, get that shit out of here.
Girl guitar is just shapes. I don't get it.
Clock's melting. What are you trying to make my son gay?
Global warming's not real.
I don't know who this Mona Lisa broad is, but she looks kind of Mexican. So get her out of here. He's just turning into Alex Jones.
I can
The
imagine
globalists don't want you to know about this cottage down by the river.
if he's fucking drunk and on Valium, there had to be some Jonesy moments. Especially if he's super Christian.
Valium keeps me straight.
Kinkade didn't just have regular art galleries. They were the Thomas Kinkade experience.
Okay.
Like the Van Gogh thing. Like you just open your eyes and you're in a fucking snowy brook.
Yeah, you want
that's
to
the
kill
thing.
yourself. Yeah.
No, they just put you in a trunk and drive you to the woods. You're like, hey, I'm painting now.
Throw you in the forest like a dog they don't want anymore.
Now go on. Go over to yon gazebo. So clients would be ushered into a climate-controlled viewing room. Some galleries offered quote-unquote master highlighters. Now here's where Jordan's going to get mad. Master highlighters trained by someone not far from the master himself to add a handcrafted splash of paint to the desired print to make a truly unique piece of art, as opposed to the frame photographic print that was standard fare. So literally there's a guy with a
Jordan over
wet
here.
paintbrush.
It's a fucking pyramid scheme. He built an MLM. Where it's like, okay, there's the guy and then there's his friends, and somebody near that tier taught these guys how to go butt on a piece of paper.
Literally a man with a wet paintbrush sitting at a mall goes dap, and then it's $500 more.
It's a new piece of art.
It's an original.
It's a new piece of art.
If you try to walk out of there without getting that, someone stops you at the door and they go, "Where are you going?
Yeah. You don't want
You to get your highlight."
Yeah.
Have you spoken with the master highlighter? Master highlighter sounds like a rank in Scientology.
Oh, I passed by the building today. I think I saw it. Master Highlighter almost got run over.
That's the guy whose
Unfound.
job is to keep Tom Cruise in the closet or whatever.
And you know what makes me so mad is I can't even really get mad because some of my favorite pieces are like I erased a de Kooning. Like I can't. I'm like, okay, I spend so much time just being like, no, you don't understand modern art because like the context. It's the context.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm like, I fucking hate him, but I guess I have to defend this. Yes, it is technically a new piece of work.
Yeah.
But like you're like that like sort of modern art kind of thing. It's like there's a self-awareness to it where it's like, oh, we're assholes though.
Yes.
Like, that's the whole thing.
Right.
This is some guy just being like, I'm not an asshole. I'm your grandma's friend. It's the lie of it.
Yeah.
And it's
is
my
what makes
van
it
down by
gross.
the river.
They're trying to have it both ways, where it's like it's
Exactly.
postmodern, but also, I mean, why can't grandma enjoy it?
Yeah, I was
You know
gonna
what I
say,
mean?
if you want your grandmother to have money, she can leave you. You'll shut the fuck up about me.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm taking it all.
Yeah, the art is the marketing.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
the art.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So the art went beyond galleries through the quote-unquote Thomas Kinkade lifestyle brand.
Oh my god.
Spoonful of Valium.
I was gonna say, is it next to the Chappé?
I need to know what year this is because is this like around the same time as 90s Rooster Kitchens?
Yeah.
Good ball.
I
Because
think
that would fit in my heart so well.
so. I think if I remember,
Classic rooster.
Vintage rooster. Full-bodied rooster.
if I remember correctly, this is like 2001, 2002 ish.
Okay, so we've really lost our way.
Oh,
And
yeah,
now
yeah.
we don't have the fun faux country kitchen.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
In a post 9/11 world, America looked for a hero. And they found Thomas.
We're past
Kinkade.
significant others. We're on to chocolate starfish. America is lost.
Well, and that hero, that hero sealed a tie-in with Lazy Boy Furniture for the Thomas Kinkade collection of furniture sold at Lazy Boy stores. So
Do you have pictures of this item? Can I see this, please?
I vaguely remember this from TV, but
It's just a fucking chair,
yeah,
right? Like,
100%.
Yeah,
But does it have like his painting like on the chair?
No,
No.
it wouldn't.
just chairs.
this would be
No,
in a
this
painting
is-
of mine. Yeah.
This is like the Shaq office chair where it just has his name on the back.
The Shaq office chair made sense because it was like, hey, are you a big fucking circus freak? Sit in this chair. Like that was the marketing ploy.
Are you huge?
Do you not fit on Earth?
Yeah, so it's literally just like any furniture.
Wow.
Yeah, think of a chair. There it is.
Yeah, that's the chair. So he had that tie-in with Lazy Boy.
Just a collection of generic products and Thomas Kinkade art, and that's
Yeah.
It's a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just slap his name on any like generic non-item. Like, this is Kinkade water. Like this is.
Oh my God. No, I worked at Shacktoberfest for Halloween.
Yes.
So, like, I understand this brain of people at this point.
He's like the Guy Fieri of like lame old people.
Except he doesn't perform gay weddings like Guy Fieri.
Oh, very much not.
Yeah. He's a fucking
The gazebo is closed to the LGBT community.
One man, one woman, one gazebo. That's it.
A fistful of Valium.
So his most ambitious project, though, was unveiled in 2001. The Village, a Thomas Kinkade community.
Just some town that he slapped his name on.
A retirement home?
No, it's a 101 home development in Vallejo, outside San Francisco, operating under the slogan "Calm, not chaos; peace, not pressure."
They pitched this to Universal Studios, but they went with Harry Potter World. Thomas Kinkade, dying grandmother land.
Hold on.
Are you ready to be bored to tears?
I need to know. I need to go back and just go over one item on that.
Yep.
Did you say it's outside of Vallejo or inside Vallejo?
It is in Vallejo.
In Vallejo
Yeah.
is the funniest place that could go because Vallejo is basically Oakland.
Yeah.
Like, it is. So Vallejo, when I was growing up, was just gangs. It was just gangs. It was, you do not go there. It is bad times all around. The Zodiac Killer. Like, there's just so many ties.
Golden State too. Golden State.
Oh,
Killer.
yeah, Golden State. Yeah,
Yep.
no. So Vallejo is like a nightmare. So that is the funniest place in the world to try to build that. It's like if you went to Skid Row and we're like, no, we're putting little cottages here now.
I love the idea that means somebody could be walking through Vallejo and like there's one building with a tag for the Crips, one for the Bloods, and one just says Thomas Kinkade.
It's just Mickey.
They just have a sundown themed section of town.
A babbling brook of blood.
Oh shit!
You had your choice of 4 different house designs, just 4, and each one was named after one of Kinkade's daughters. Plans for further developments fell through.
Leaving my kids.
How do you enjoy your Margaret?
Nanette too? How's she treating you?
Nanette too. Nanette's revenge.
Nanette are off dead. Nanette, the right one is.
Nanette too, Brute.
Nothing but Nanette.
Oh my god!
Nanette Beyond Thunderdome?
Plans for further housing developments, alas, fell through due to the 2008 housing crisis.
Thanks, Obama.
The company preserved, but Kinkade himself did not fare as well. He controlled his fondness for alcohol and value.
Keep it down, old boy.
This is from The Guardian, so again, endless praise for UK papers of how bitchy they are.
Fondness.
His
His voracious appetite for pharmaceuticals.
He was known to dabble in being a full-on drug addict.
It says he controlled his fondness for alcohol, Valium, and strip clubs adequately.
Okay, we've added the strip clubs late in the game here.
I guess it's a natural blend, but my God.
When his wife
Hang on, I'm going to put a little splotch of paint on you for $500.
hold still. Quit moving. Giving you a master
Coming to the stage,
highlight.
it's Nanette too.
So when Nanette was there, he could keep that stuff under control, but things went crazy when he was out on the road.
Doing what? He's not painting at the fucking Chuckle Dungeon in Indianapolis. Like, where's he going?
Conferences.
Conferences.
Loads of painting and marketing conferences. By the
Can I put my name on this loaf of bread? Would this loaf of bread exist in Thomas Kinkade world?
He has to go to like a strip club in the worst town in America so he can think of a gazebo to paint.
Hold on, I need my thinking pills.
Oh, Babbling Brook? Yeah, I met her in Austin.
That stream is actually the exact pattern of a C-section scar. It's Daddy Showgirls in Indianapolis. Godspeed, Cinnamon. Rest in peace.
You won't be needing these pills.
By the mid-2000s, Kinkade's family was pushing him into an inpatient rehab, and stories about his alcoholism started to make the news. The last 5 years of his life were characterized by the pattern of ups and downs familiar to many addicts. In the years before his death, Kinkade's business and his life took a battering. There were allegations of malpractice, and his company declared bankruptcy, unable to pay its creditors following a series of court judgments ordering him to pay $860,000 for defrauding the owners of the galleries. So, to your point, MLM, yeah. So this is the fun stuff. Following his separation from his wife, Kinkade's behavior became erratic. The Los Angeles Times reported that some of Kinkade's former colleagues, employees, and even collectors of the work said that he had a long history of cursing and heckling at artists and performers.
Where's the cottages?
He's for sure heckling strippers.
Yep.
For sure.
You call that pussy popping?
Boring.
I don't doubt that is true, but just wait till you hear who he was heckling.
This doesn't at all feel like I'm going home to Grandmama's.
Once during a Siegfried and Roy show,
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Thomas Kinkade continuously yelled out, "Codpiece! Codpiece! Codpiece!" until his mother came to calm him down.
Like, wait a minute. He wasn't sitting with his mother? His mother had other seats somewhere else in the show. She had to, like, go through 5 rows to go and calm him down.
Mom, you got to sit in the back. I might meet some fucking strange. I'm trying to smash.
I imagine Grandma had to climb over Hannah, Gadsby, and Nanette to get to
Sure.
it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, I guess she was sitting on the row, but she had to like sit next to him and be like, "Thomas, calm down." And he's just going, "God, peace." Like he went to Siegfried and Roy,
peace.
not to look at the tigers, but to look at their dicks. Like, who's focusing on what's happening at
He's
Siegfried
like, you
and
call
Roy?
yourself an artist? And they're like, no. we are magicians.
To be fair, he yelled at every show he went to.
God, peace.
Sir, this is Fiddler on the Roof. Oh, sorry. God, peace. Yeah, considering all the Jesus stuff, I thought he was going to yell something way less fun at Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
That's just what got quoted in the LA Times. There's no telling what
I
level.
was
What other
Then he threw-
homophobic shit?
Then he threw an F-bomb at the tiger for some reason.
He yelled the F-bomb at a fire hydrant and passed out.
Dude, I've come all the way around. This guy fucking rocks.
He was living before his time, yeah.
Bad artist, but maybe my best friend.
So Kinkade also allegedly had a proclivity for what he called ritual territory marking.
Let's go. Let's go. Pissmaster.
Yeah, dude. So this guy would just pee on anything. And the main thing that gets reported whenever you read about him is he once relieved himself on a Winnie the Pooh statue at the Disneyland Hotel in Anaheim while screaming, "This one's for you, Walt."
Yes. Fucking Winnie the Pooh now. Goddamn.
Yeah, you don't want to be around for Winnie the Pooh.
Hang on, I'm aiming it in the honey bucket.
Here's one for Pissy the Poop. He vomits and gets escorted.
Get out of here, security. Walt would have loved it. Walt loved my dick.
What does this rock star make? The calmest, most middle of the road paintings you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's milk toast.
It's like finding out Julia Child killed a cop.
With her bare hands. Yeah. No, I just like that Disney paid him so much money and he went to their hotel and pissed on Winnie the Pooh. It was like, fuck you. Yeah, this is the part where you're like, oh, okay, now it is full rock star. The Times reported that he openly fondled a woman's breasts at a South Bend, Indiana sales event.
Well, that's the most depressing place you could possibly do a fondling.
In the open too. That's the thing. It's not like this was like everyone was around. And he just went honky honky like codpiece.
Codpiece.
That's for you, Walt.
What else you want me to do? We're in Indiana. Applebee's is closed. This is it.
I need stimulus.
He was also arrested in Carmel for drunk driving in 2010.
Well, that's a given,
He was late. I mean, what else is there to do? It's either fight Clint Eastwood or drunk drive.
Clint's was closed.
Yeah. In the weeks following Kinkade's death, his estate tried to protect his brand. There was a gag order on his girlfriend, as we said, a statement attributing his death to natural causes, and those were among the efforts made but to prevent the public from learning about the seedier side of Kinkade's life. They obviously didn't work, but it didn't matter. Kinkade's fans have proven that they are willing to overlook his weaknesses because his paintings symbolize the values that they aspire to. So this is still he's probably worth more dead than he ever was alive, because now he can't do any of this crazy shit anymore.
Right.
And he didn't paint most of the shit to begin with.
When did he die?
2012.
So that's perfect, because he died right before term, like canceling kind of became a thing.
Right.
So it's like everything else is the past and he can't really fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and also anybody who is seeking out his stuff, they're not caring about. Yeah, this is not the crowd. That is
They're
the
not
crowd
right.
that is.
They're not reading the Daily Beast.
Yeah,
He pissed on Winnie the Pooh, better make him president twice.
Exactly.
like every dentist's office, there's not like, Thomas who? I don't know. I just want the fucking Babbling Brook photo or picture or whatever. What do you call it? Painting?
What is it? Oh, yeah. Some guy slapped a water lily on there and cost me an extra $8,000.
Gave it to me for a bunch of Valium. I don't know.
Kinkade's death went largely unnoticed in the art world. There were no lengthy obituaries in the quality press.
Damn.
Critics did not line up to extol the beauty or the influence of his art. Maybe they missed a trick. But for a while, Kinkade's work, at best humdrum and technically adequate, its popularity tells us something about his public. About a desperate yearning for nostalgia that pervades American life, a return to the safe glow of some imagined past. So again, even the British papers are like, and also fuck America.
You MAGA-loving idiots.
You stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, enjoy your paint by numbers Ronald Reagan bullshit.
That is an excellent description for his work. Oh my God, that's perfect.
There's something so bleak about just having to include in the article about him, and he died uncelebrated and unloved. We could have not mentioned it, but it felt like you needed to know.
I like it. I was like, he died in 2012. I was like, when did this article come out? Like a week ago? That's a slow news day, mate. But I'm also from Australia.
Well, the news takes longer to get there.
All our toilets flush backwards.
The news just comes via koala with a scroll.
What? Oh no! Crikey!
Crikey.
Valium.
His daughter was Benjamin Nanette Yahoo.
Oh man. Well, that's Thomas Kinkade. How do we feel, Jordan, about being an artist in this day and age after hearing all
God,
this?
I'm gonna go home and eat all the dollhouse furniture I built.
Ooh, wait a minute. Thomas Kinkade dollhouse furniture should be the next project, but covered in blood.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be Valium.
Oh, murder scenes in Thomas Kinkade.
Jesus. Overdose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you.
Like those god awful posters. He's like, and it's his arm.
Yeah.
I fucking love heroin.
I can see my dad.
You don't build dollhouses; you build cottages,
Yes.
and then have like grisly murder scenes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, and then I'll just ride that Thomas Kinkade wave into
Valhalla.
You're picturing Thomas Kinkade like finishing a painting and then spray painting his mouth silver like fucking the kids from Mad Max. Witness me. Piss somebody's poo.
witness my cottage.
Him getting a Viking funeral from Randy, his Vicodin guy.
Norman Rockwell's a cop.
Someone just sees, they go, how was the painting, Tom? She goes, painting?
You mean master highlighting?
You codpiece.
I made this for you.
Do we know where he's buried?
Oh, good question.
Can we piss on his grave? He would love if we pissed on his grave.
He would love that. I was going to say, if somebody listening is near his grave, go put a codpiece on it. I'm not kidding.
He's from Placerville, but he is buried in Saratoga, which is just south of Cupertino. So South Bay, yeah, a perfect place for a douchebag to be buried.
Absolutely.
Right next to Apple.
Especially someone who tried to gentrify Vallejo. 101 homes. They were going to get murdered. Everyone that moved into that was going to get murdered.
Every criminal was like, this is a layup. Like, you're bringing a flag.
You have to imagine, like, at some point, like, when the housing market crashed, some of those had to have become trap houses.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I live in the trap cottage.
Someone's cooking meth in a fucking...
Someone's like really addicted to drugs and like, this is the first time I have to buy it myself. Fuck. And then the guy's like, this is quaint. This is not bad.
Yeah. Wow. Calm, not chaos. Peace, not pressure. Fire up the fucking meth torch.
What a charming place to not be allowed to see my kids.
They should see this.
Instead of being there for days, you've been there for a season.
Oh, no, we shared needles and got Kinkades.
Jesus. So this being the holiday season, I figure we could maybe go around and talk about gifts a little bit, and then I've got some stuff that I dug up from the depths of the internet about people's worst gifts they ever got. But let's go around. Has anybody had give me a good gift and a bad gift?
I think good gift would be Keith set me up a little art studio.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. He's so cute. He put together a little art corner for me. Couple 2 Christmases ago,
Something like
so
that,
I have
yeah.
a little space to work in, which is really nice of him. And the worst I think would be my ex-fiance opened a credit card in my name and then stabbed me. That was a really bad Christmas.
Did he yell Merry Christmas at any point?
How do you even rap that?
That's horrible.
I think that was the worst Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh,
that sounds
fuck.
pretty- just like what? Okay. I mean,
The only thing worse is if he bought the knife with the credit card.
it's a Thomas,
Legally, you stabbed you.
Thomas
God.
Kinkade heritage knife. It's got a little picture of a fucking snow-covered field and everything. on it.
When there was one set of footprints in the sand. That's when Jesus was stabbing you.
Oh, man, fuck that guy.
You guys didn't get married after that?
No, we
Okay.
did not after that.
Okay.
What a low bar he set for me to waltz over.
Don't
God.
stab.
To be stupid and 18 again. You couldn't pay
Jesus.
me enough money in the world.
My God. What about you, Matt? You got a good one and a bad one?
The best one I got, I guess apparently my grandfather was a photographer for some reason. For the reason of taking pictures.
Yeah.
And so I got his camera last year.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Very nice. The worst one, I got a towel once.
Oh, hey.
Man, I
It's not traumatic, but yeah, I mean, you can use that after the stabbing at least.
Yeah. Oh, this is like a gift to the Magi situation. Should have known each other then.
I think I was like 4 and my aunt got me a towel. I just remember crying.
Oh, 4. It's okay.
I just remember
It's a
looking at her and
rough time.
crying. And
Okay.
then
I know I've reached old man status because I'm like, dude, a good ass towel.
Yeah.
Great present.
and I think she also gave me a comb too. And I just remember looking at her and just crying. And
She was trying to tell you were stinky. You needed a bath,
Yeah.
kid.
fucking gross.
What about you, Carter? What's the best gift you ever got and what's the worst?
Well, Carly got me a record player 2 years ago. It was very
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I would say that, I guess.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that or so I would get my brother Christmas presents every year. I don't know why. He never got me one.
Frank remains a legend.
Oh, dude, legend in his own time.
Yeah, hell
And then
yeah.
one year he got me a Alabama wallet, and I was like so touched by it.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Thank you so much." And he like clearly got it at a game, and he was like, "Oh shit, I'll get him whatever." And I still have it to this
Oh,
day,
shit.
and it is destroyed.
Oh wow.
Frank, if you're listening, you know what to get him this year.
Oh, everyone sees it, and they're like, "I'm like, yeah, my brother gave it to me." Like, "Oh, I'm sorry, when he passed." Like, no, he's still alive.
Yeah, that thing looks like a mummy. Like
Like, it has destroyed every card in this fucking. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've gotten like a gift where I was like, man, fuck you.
yeah.
Every gift I'm like, for me, but I'm worthless.
I deserve nothing.
What about you, Keith?
The worst. This is not. I've told this story on a different podcast, and this is not a Christmas thing. It was a birthday thing. But my stepdad, when I turned 16, like he got me a bunch of shit, and I was like, okay, there's like 4 things here to open, and I opened one, and it was a box of Shrek branded Twinkies.
Were they green, though?
Oh yeah, they had the green
Okay.
goo, and I'm like, well, that's weird. I don't really like Shrek, but sure. And then I opened the next one, and it was a Shrek themed Chia Pet.
Okay, this is great.
And I was just in this weird thing of like, does he just think I love Shrek? Maybe the happiest I've ever been getting a present is when I was a kid. I got an N64.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Are you the kid in the video? Oh my god!
Oh yeah. But so I got the N64 and we set it up on Christmas, and we're so stoked. We played it all day. That night, my stepdad, same Shrek one, had a bit of a drinking problem and came in when he thought we were all asleep, but I was awake. And peed on the Nintendo 64.
My dad, Thomas
He
Kinkade.
full Kinkade in it, man. Pissed on it, broke it. And then in the morning, we were like, it doesn't work. And I knew what had happened. But my brothers didn't. And he goes, yeah, it must have rained last night. I'm like, we're inside. And it's not next. But he gave me kind of that look like, I'll fucking fight you, dude. So I had it for one day.
Oh my god.
No. They let you touch the sun, and then
I was gonna say
exactly.
if that were me, it would have been like, oh, he thinks he's a man now. He wants to fight me. I had Wave Race and GoldenEye and Super Mario 64. Fuck you.
I wanted to play Duke Nukem.
golden eye.
Just beat him to death like an escaped chimp.
Oh my
A feral
god.
8-year-old.
Golden eye meet golden stream.
As a 36-year-old man, I'm like, you don't do that. You don't ruin someone's N64.
He just had so many places he could have peed.
I know.
On
The
your
odds.
mom. In your mom.
Like, you're right.
Jesus Christ.
I forgot we weren't on Mean Boys.
No, that's so funny because N64 is not that big, and you have an entire house.
Yeah.
Where is his dreams? Where is his new reason to live?
He opened a door. Like, the bathroom has a door. It would have been the same amount of work.
Yeah. In his dream, he's like, this tiny urinal.
Why is he chuckling in his sleep?
Just standing there. Don't stop. Oh fuck! Yeah, Yeah, I've mentioned this before. I got the Jurassic Park play sets when I was a kid with the visitor center and all that shit. And it had the electric fences, and that led to me setting up Jurassic Park in my front yard with all of my dinosaurs, and then just grabbing random pedestrians and being like, "Hey, do you want to come to Jurassic Park?" And they're like, "Yeah," because they don't want to be mean to a kid,
Right.
And then I'm like, "That'll be 25 cents." And I would fucking charge them. So I got a little Kinkade, man.
Is this like a lemonade stand situation where I let it touch my lips and then
It's so much worse. It's so much worse because instead of delicious lemonade, you just get a little fucking know-it-all child being like, "This is a Stegosaurus. Did you know that the Stegosaurus is older than the T-Rex is the human being?"
well, Dr. Alan Grant had a relationship with her before the movie. There's background between the two characters.
In the novel, Jeff Goldblum's character died. He was very popular with the test audience.
Where are your parents?
I live alone.
But then, worst, actually, the gift itself wasn't that bad. It just led to a chain of events that was bad, which was my grandmother gave me some really nice large marbles for Christmas, and I took them with my mom to shop, and I had them in my pockets, and I went, and there was a display that had also large marbles, and I was looking at them like, oh, I could get more, and then my mom was like, no, we're not getting that. And then we get in the car, and I pull out grandma's gift, and my mom just started hitting me because she thought I had stolen it from the thing. And she literally called my grandmother and was like, "Did you give him marbles for Christmas?" Because she couldn't remember, and she was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "I'm so sorry."
Note to self: make the phone call before the violence.
She's like, "I'm so sorry that I have to keep hitting you."
This one's on me.
On the phone with your,
that last one was for free.
on the phone with your grandma when she's hitting you with the bag of marbles.
Just winging marbles at me. Like I said, I went down to the most hinged place on the internet, Reddit, and
Let's go.
was consulting under the prompt "Ask Reddit worst Christmas gifts you've ever received." So I'll go through a couple of these with you guys. Just tell me what you think. First up, this person deleted the original post, so you can't see their name, but the post is still there. So name redacted. My husband's stepmother gave me, a 36-year-old at the time, a kindergarten-sized backpack, which, when I opened it, she said, "I actually bought that for a kid a few years ago, and she hated it. So I threw it in a closet, and I saw it, and I thought you'd like it."
I thought you could start selling ecstasy in Manhattan. You know how to use bird scooters? Here's also some pink booty shorts.
How many mesh tops do you have? A lot? Cool.
That same year, they gave my 3 kids gifts totaling together $15. I know that because they had the clearance stickers on them.
Rookie mistake.
Meanwhile, she bought her biological granddaughter a $300 ride-on unicorn toy. They made sure that we knew it cost $300, and then they pointed out the clearance stickers to everybody and what great deals they got. And then they made my kids leave the room so the granddaughter could take pictures alone on the unicorn.
That kicks ass.
No, it's kind of like the Thomas Kinkade thing of like, you start off, you're like, that's horrible. And the more you read it, you're like, that's kind of cool that the devil exists.
The arc of evil is very interesting.
And the savings.
Yeah, man. That was the last Christmas we visited them. This one is Darius Z. When the Tamagotchi craze was in full swing, my siblings and I asked for one. My sisters both got one, and I got a jacket because mine was torn. When I asked my dad why I didn't get one, and if Santa thought I did something bad that year, he told me that I was too old for Santa and I needed to learn that life isn't fair. I was 8. My sisters were 7 and 5. Again, demon. Absolute fucking demon.
This is the time to show that heel card.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I
To
like
drop a Santa's not real on a kid.
Oh my god, this is the shit that I don't understand because like my mom is 70 years old and she collects superhero birthday cards. So Keith got a Batman card for his birthday this year.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
I got no qualms. I love Batman.
Hell
he
yeah.
got an Avengers button set last year for his birthday. I just don't understand people that are like, there is no light in this world.
So that was it was like the kid who didn't get the Tamagotchi was the boy, and then the other two were the sisters.
Yeah.
I think I know what's happening there. Where he looked like, well, yeah, girls can want a Tamagotchi, but my fucking son, no. Why don't I get you a fucking dress too?
This is what we call a gun.
Oh, we might have one of those coming up.
Use it to kill real life Tamagotchis.
Men play Gigapet or Digimon. We will not abide a gotchi in this home.
It's Adam and Beyblade.
This one's very long, but basically this guy that this person had been dating gave her an already read MMA magazine and a copy of Forrest Gump on DVD that had also been opened. And then he was like, hey, I got bored and watched Forrest Gump already.
Yeah. This is like one trip to Walgreens.
Exclusively in the brain damage.
Raged and obtuse says, when I was 10 years old, my grandparents came for Christmas carrying all of their wrapped presents for us in a suitcase. My sisters got those presents. I got the suitcase.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's the funny shit.
Well done.
Oh, fuck.
You said that was enraged and obtuse?
Yeah, raged and obtuse.
That's also the name of the MMA magazine.
Yeah. That MMA one was so funny because this person wrote like a page and a half being like, I've never seen MMA. I don't watch MMA. Also, I own Forrest Gump on DVD already. Like, you're mad about it. Load 54 says, when
It's my favorite energy drink you guys have tried.
When I was 12, I had finished opening all of the garbage clothes and shoes kind of presents, and I was super excited for my one good present. It was a pretty small box, and when I opened it, there was a clue to a location in the house with another clue. This led me all over the house finding clues, and finally into the garage where there was a giant box. My mind ran wild with what it could be as I tore into it. It was a box full of cow shit. I was completely destroyed inside. I ran off crying as my
This
parents...
is like a Jack Handy thing.
I was thinking a jackass. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is ruining my 7-year-old's life.
And then someone kicks him in the balls.
It says they ran off crying as my parents and grandparents all laughed at me.
Oh my God.
The next day, my dad gave me the real gift, a 30-06 rifle. Apparently, I was supposed to dig through the cow shit for my next clue.
Oh my God.
You gotta really want this gun. And now this is the very gun that will be used against the family.
I was like, what prison is this? Was this added to Reddit from?
Here's a gun and a list of enemies.
He's 12, by the way. Like, which is,
the perfect age.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The middle school is still on lockdown after this guy. This one, the original H1H. So it says, I've been with my girlfriend for like 2 or 3 years now. Her family considers me to be a part of the family, but my girlfriend's mom and aunt are probably the most hypocritical and batshit insane people you could ever meet. The mom is a manipulative narcissist, and the aunt believes that if you use a GPS, you are a bitch. She then proceeds to get everyone lost when she's driving. Again, love it.
But she's not a bitch, though.
No, not in this family.
She's cool and lost.
For Christmas, I went over to my girlfriend's house to celebrate with them. The mom gave me a nutcracker. I didn't fully understand it at the time, but I got it when my girlfriend's dad took me aside and said in a hushed tone, sorry for the gift, but she gives that to the boyfriends as a threat.
I'm gonna use this on your nuts.
If you give it back to me.
The aunt wasn't there, but she sent her presents over. Her present to me was a single rubber ducky that had the bottom cut out of it, and a note was stuffed inside the opening. And on that note was the sentence, "If you are reading this, you killed this birdie." There was also a painted rock.
What?
There was also a painted rock with the word "Best Buds" written on it.
I think she doesn't use GPS because she thinks it gives her 5G.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, she's got the 5G.
It was a very Leatherface Christmas.
The next was a picture of my family with all the eyes poked out.
This guy is my new favorite guy. Space Ghost 817. I participated in a voluntary office Christmas exchange in 2012 with a $30 limit, and I received my Secret Santa's favorite album. It was a CDR, and the person had written the name of the band and the album title on the disc. Spit by Kitty. I was less than enthused, but nonetheless slid the disc into my car to check it out, only to find out that the disc was blank.
I think that story is made up, and I'll tell you why. No one whose favorite album is by Kitty is employed. Your job is being in jail.
I just love the guy. It's like $30 limit. It's like, all right, I'll go with no money at all.
Yeah, what's the other side of the limit?
Yeah. I'll actually just ruin a blank CDR for you. Is that okay?
That was the going rate for Spit back then. It was $30.
I did $30 worth of meth off the disc before. So
This is a similar one. I received, again, name redacted. I received Titanic on DVD. Pirated copy. Didn't have a case, just the word Titanic written in marker.
And then in parentheses, trust me.
It's a virus. It says the handwriting definitely didn't belong to the person who gifted it to me. The DVD was also scratched so it wouldn't play. So that person, even better, just stole a DVD-R from a friend's house and gave it as a gift.
that's incredible.
I got a couple more here. Thine field is empty. Says, I got a Starbucks gift card with $0 on it and a gallon-sized Ziploc bag full of straws.
These are things I found in the break room.
Yeah.
100%.
Half a sandwich.
This person, a little silver lining, says the straws are at least useful.
Nice. That's thinking positive.
Yep. This guy is AMC Tendies, which I fucking hate this guy already. Because anybody who orders chicken fingers at a fucking movie theater, you gotta die.
And it fucking smells like them, and then
it
you're
takes
just
forever
watching Priscilla, and everything
Yeah.
smells like fucking chicken fingers.
Which, to be fair, is probably what most of her life smelled like.
To be fair,
Elvis's house has owned a nugget kind of floating around.
the theater just pumps in fried chicken scent. So it's like one of those 4X experiences.
Dude, the kitchen at Graceland has carpet, and it just something about it is the grossest thing. Like anytime I see
foul.
that, but the fact that it's Elvis's kitchen, you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
Just crusted peanut butter on the fucking
bacon.
Well, yeah, no salads were coming out of here. Everything was wet.
Yeah.
Even the carpet.
Exactly.
How did they? And it was the 70s too, so just a thick layer of fondue.
Oh, yeah.
AMC Tendies says, I bought my whole family tickets to see James Brown live. Literally within minutes of them opening their presents, it was announced on the news that James Brown died on Christmas.
no refunds. That rules.
That is awesome.
That's the best one. I don't even have a good bit.
Yeah. I guess now we just have to go see the opening band.
This one, it's Mordecai 00. My mom uses Christmas presents to tell us where she thinks we rank in the family. One year, she got me a women's coat. I'm a middle-aged man. Another year, she got all the grandkids' pajamas and got me the same thing. Kids' pajamas, size small.
Awesome.
I'm 6'1" and 200 pounds.
I'm on her side on this.
It says one size fits all. I mean,
Bullying a middle-aged man is so funny.
Also, yeah.
Fuck you, you little girl.
He's a middleaged man expecting a Christmas gift from his mom.
fuck off. Yeah.
Oh, you went quiet on your little twicycle, you little bitch. Everybody else will tell me you're fucking lying.
Name redacted. My brother-in-law thought it would be funny to buy me a 200-pound man. Everyone in this is a 200-pound man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who's on Reddit, dude.
To buy me, a 200-pound man, a pair of lacy panties. It wasn't funny. It was even less funny when my 7-year-old opened his gigantic, perfectly wrapped box, and it was also a pair of panties.
Oh, wait.
Fucking weird.
You went from pretty funny uncle to uh-oh.
Crime, yeah.
Funny in a different way.
Yeah. And then this last one here, I had to save this one because I knew Keith was coming here, and this one
Oh, boy.
right up your alley, I think. Senate XX. My grandfather sent a card to my family, and we opened it on Christmas. It was a suicide note.
Yes!
Naturally, we called and got to his place as fast as we could, but he was gone when we got there.
Whoa.
Shit.
Was he wearing a Santa hat?
I mean, before he pulled the trigger, yes. Dad calls with bits of brain. Goodbye, cruel world.
Life is never ending misery.
I read that. I was like, oh, that's the most Mean Boys fucking Christmas story I've ever heard.
My God.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
I was just like, oh, the postman's brought a letter from Papa. Gather round, children.
What did he do for New Year's?
How's he going to top this, the crazy old motherfucker?
Man, he had to go buy a stamp.
Oh, yeah.
To-do list. Stamp. Bullets. Wait.
Would you like a booklet? No, one's fine.
Yeah. You know what? Let me get the commemorative Princess Diana one. It's nice. They'll like that before, you know.
I don't.
And you know the kids are like, but so there wasn't also like a gift card in there? Or
Yeah, they only had the hip hop stamps, so that's the ones I sent. What is B-boy? Anyway, lick. Cock the gun.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy. Well, yeah.
Merry Christmas, you motherfuckers.
You
I
filthy animals.
Guess you could keep the gun.
I have a machine gun. Oh.
His head is just chili. Uncooked chili all over his fucking...
On the 12 gauge of Christmas.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sorry for your loss, Butthole 920 or whoever posted that.
Cum dumpster 12. All right.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, if anybody out there listening has some bad gifts, give us a tweet or join the Discord. We're having fun over there all the damn time.
Just do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's free. What the fuck do you want?
Carter's going to pop in.
I'll pop in. I will. I look. I type my
Christmas
name in
Day.
there and I look at the ones that feature my name on it. That's and it gives me a thrill.
Hell
Gives
yeah.
me truly.
Hell yeah. Me and Sam, very active. Carter, lurking all the time, so don't talk too much shit.
I see it. You don't think I see it?
Yeah. But,
Motherfucks.
yeah.
I know where you fucking live.
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all, we have time for just one more segment. And of course, this is our very Christmassy jam of the week. Oh, do you feel that? Mm-hmm. Does it feel like George Michael and Andrew Ridgely are coming down your chimney, y'all? This is, of course, Wham! with Last Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody worked in retail?
Oh, yeah.
And had to endure this.
I used to work at a Coconuts.
Oh
It
shit.
was one of my first jobs.
Yeah.
And I remember this guy came in, and he he had school shooter vibes. And he goes, "Hey man, you got that CD where the guy goes dun 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 dun." And
I can't stop hearing it.
I go, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, "Yes, we do." And I gave him what he actually wanted: the Alien Ant Farm CD, not Michael Jackson. And that is indeed what he wanted.
I love that no one in this room didn't think that.
Of course, we all knew it was Alien Ant Farm.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I've ever heard in my life. You seem like a connoisseur of butt rock bullshit.
I tell you what, I've been fighting a migraine this entire episode with the influx of caffeine, but that might have done it.
You got slimed.
I got slimed, baby.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is, of course, Last Christmas by Wham. It's off of their 1986 album, Music from the Edge of Heaven. This video has 800...
So Purgatory?
Yeah. Dear family, I'm writing this from the edge of heaven. Signed, Grandpa. This song has 828 million views, 200,333 comments, and y'all, I read every goddamn last one of them. So let us now drop down into the comment section of Last Christmas by Wham and just see what the people have to say on YouTube about this song. First up, DVCA from 9 hours ago.
Damn, this is hot off the
This
presses.
is real hot off the presses.
What's new takes on this song?
This is a song from when my generation was young and, dare I say it, sexy.
Okay. All right.
For some reason, I imagine just like a 350-pound farmer.
Gently tweaking one nipple.
Just blowing on it ever so gently.
Of Wham.
DJ Tonino from 7 years ago. Fuck all slanderers and bitches who are against me. This year, I really want to enjoy Christmas.
Attention, bitch community.
This is your boy DJ Torino, El Torino, or whatever the fuck my name is.
Tostino.
This is DJ Totino's Pizza Rolls.
Fuck the
I am
haters.
doing meth and cleaning my trailer. My Christmas will be excellent.
Why do you like slanderers and bitches?
And or bitches.
Oh, fuck. Lobo X from 1 year ago. I saw the woman I loved at Sam's Club today. She was walking in front of me. I believe she saw me too because she turned her cart around and walked towards me. All I could do was look at her while she walked by. I was with my wife and she her husband's baby. So missed connection from...
That's how it goes at the club.
1 year ago. So if you saw Lobo X at Sam's Club a year ago, he's thinking about you.
The next comment is, some dude followed me to my car. He's muttering something about George Michael. I don't...
And how you don't run from low box. And
Nobody runs from Lobox. This one's real weird. Jonas Z from 3 years ago. 36 years passed and nobody made a better Christmas hymn. This is a good example of 80s greatness. That's why far left radicals are fighting
there it is.
I guarantee in a few years this will be banned because it's too many white people and no theme of homosexuals. Like, do you not know anything?
What?
That George Michael's straight as narrow.
There's a man's man right there.
That's a real pussy-loving son of a bitch.
It's like one of them village people.
Hey, all those men have real mileage.
He says,
That construction worker, Indian.
The manliest job you can get out there.
he says, these are the last years when you'll be able to hear this on YouTube. It's like, yeah, YouTube hates making money off of a massively popular song.
He goes to a Hitler speech.
This guy, sounds like it might have been somebody being funny. I clicked on the profile. This is real. This is 100%. This is who this man is.
Okay.
Boba Fett fan from 11 years ago. The mountains are so pretty in this video, and I'm going through what this song is about. I had a Christmas party this past Saturday, the 17th, and my girlfriend got drunk, went off on me over stupid shit, and then proceeded to start trying to break my Star Wars collection. She called me a bitch and every other name under the sun. All I've ever done is be there for her.
Travis, yeah, like that.
I was like, look at that. I was like, oh, Boba Fett fan. He's being funny. And then I clicked literally hundreds of videos of him in his Star Wars collection, and he is not funny about it at all.
So anyway, she's dead.
And I took her heart, I did.
Bludgeoned her with my replica of Slave One, famous cargo transport.
Yeah.
He is, as we call, Sarlacc food now.
Ironically, I'm being chased by a bounty hunter.
This lady, she's got a story to tell. Charity Tompkins from 2 years ago.
Okay.
Honey, this Christmas Eve, this year, you gave you me while going to the store. I want to be love you forever. Do the love dance. Play my guitar, John. Come here, honey, right on stage, Mr. Right Stuff. Please, please, please tell me your
Passing
name.
out typing.
These were actually
Be my love puppet, you motherfucker.
these were Thomas Kinkade's last words. I'm doing the love dance with Jesus.
I will be love when you will go to the store on Saturday.
I am for puppet, a man, a woman, a codpiece.
Codpiece.
That's me.
It says,
He's looking at
please,
himself in the mirror.
Screaming at his micro penis. Codpiece.
it says, please, 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 tell me your name, funny man, and marriage me. Baby, baby, this song right on my mind. How old are you, my friend? Always love have sex with me.
Rivers, I told you to not read the Christmas note I wrote for Keith on this episode.
He just keeps going.
Yeah. Please, please, please tell me you secret agent of my life. Baby, come here and there tonight. Give me, baby. Know how much you love turn me on. I'll be on the floor a while. Tell me your name, funny man, and marriage me. So here's what I think. A guitar comic named John just did a number on a crazy lady on the road. Is what this sounds like. She keeps saying funny man, and there is a mention of John and a guitar.
Holy
Stage.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, time to do some research through the old Facebook friends I added once 9 years ago. We could track this down.
How many years ago was that? We're going to really narrow this
2
down.
years. So someone fresh out of COVID, just desperate on the road all night.
Fresh out Godine.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, this is what happens when you blow like ground up coding in your phone and use Chat GPT.
The AI's talking now.
That's fucking chat DMT.
You will make love on my fantasy, my young friend.
Open your third eye to the carpet of marriage time. Or funny goose.
I am on the floor.
I love that line. I'll be on the floor for a while.
Yeah, no shit, lady.
I love how you read that. I just a guy in the DJ on the radio reading that.
Oh, I'm Art Bell, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Art
Delilah
Bell,
realizes she's
Art
in over her
LaBeouf.
head. I should have proofread this, but now we're in it.
This one is from Dr. Imuhake from 2 years ago. I'm here to testify of the good help that Dr. Imuhake have rendered to me. I was married, but my wife started complaining that my penis is too small and that I don't perform well on the bed.
On the floor, though.
A week later, she started going out with other men. That really affected me, and this made me conclude in giving up with the marriage. But one day, I was browsing the internet, and I saw
Are you worried about the penis size of bed?
I saw a post on how Dr. Imuhake have helped people revive my family happiness again. He made a herbal medicine and mailed it to me. And within a week of using the product, he said my penis will be big. To my great surprise, a week after using the product, my penis was very large. And the happiness...
transcribe this onto YouTube comments.
You know, guys, it's not funny because Hims really just stole this man's entire career.
Yeah, Dr. Imuhake is him of Hims.
Is your family's happiness with your penis?
This medicine am called Oxyshred.
Oxyshred mixed slime.
Well, he does say, my penis was very large and the happiness that was lost in my family was revived. So everyone involved, not just the wife, like, hey kids, it's fucking huge now. Look at it.
This fucking hog. You want a dog? Here it is.
The dog has a spring in his step now.
Damn, Dad, you came so hard. I love you again.
I respect you.
And I want to
ropes while cats in the cradle place.
I want to point out we've had several other doctors that posted on YouTube. So he's Imuhake is the latest in a long line. We of course had Dr. Abia, who was a love caster, Dr. Udubor, who was a broken marriage fixer, and then my favorite, Dr. Asulman, who was a death caster, who would just kill people spiritually for you. So anyway, yeah, we keep racking up the doctors here on the Jam of the Week. Got a couple more here.
They all worked on the vaccine.
Did you get that last guy for this Oxyshred and slime?
Yeah, that's the Oxyshred guy.
I feel like my soul is dying.
This one, and this guy, by the way, this is his... this is now his 5 Timers Club appearance. This guy pops up on a lot of...
I like how you keep track.
Oh, yeah. Steve Eckstein, and...
The Alec Baldwin of
well, but what's weird is he doxes himself. His name is Steve Eckstein, Douglas Drive.
No.
So he tells you wherever the hell the Douglas Drive is, that's where you can find him. But yeah, he's appeared previously on Bob Seger's Turn the Page, Santana's Smooth, Boston's More Than a Feeling, and Doors Break On Through to the Other Side. So now for the 5 Timers Club, Steve Eckstein, Douglas Drive from 17 hours ago. Once bitten by Connie. In 1968, pre-Christmas, foolish man I am. I misjudged her heart. Such a beautiful girl. Broke her heart. Tore her Christmas holiday apart. Some very lucky man must be living my lie now. For what? I'll tell you. Reality. That's what comes to
River just slammed his fist down on the desk.
It's me.
Remember his hair just did the little Hitler drop?
Dude, the slime has turned my brain into porridge.
For what? I'll tell you. Reality. That's what comes to bite me in the rear. No more would I hide behind a little lie. When Lady Diane came calling. Here I be, Diane. Take me or not. She captured me that night. Never equaled or surpassed again. A roller coaster ride. But that morning, the TV news said... Jim Morrison found dead in Paris. I had to dry my eyes as Lady Diane descended from her bedroom. I could not let her see my unmanly tears. Once bitten, never shy.
Crazy, not gay.
Once bitten, never shy. Not anymore. I learned it okay to cry in love. It called being human, Diane.
Like one eye is closed at this point.
It sounds like Cookie Monster going through a divorce.
Me want love. Just a trickle of blood coming out of nose.
I want this guy and the woman who's on the floor to get together and like have snakes together or whatever.
And form complete sentences together.
Like if you mix those together, it's one. They each have a half of a torn love letter.
It's one turtle breeder. Find those 2 people.
And finally, Hell Night. That's Night with a K.
Rock and roll.
Oh, nice.
From 6 hours ago.
God damn, these are all hot off the presses, dude.
It's
the
Christmas,
season.
yeah.
You're right.
It's Hell Night, so it's actually from 666.
I really like European family when getting together as a family on Christmas breakfast and dinner on Christmas Day. Fuck gifts. It's about the giving. Your family, the heart, joy, and love on giving for family. I always bring wine for my family, and I enjoy the family.
I make the wine in my toilet.
Our family.
It's like an open mic at a methadone clinic. All right, that last one was crazy. Let's hand it off this guy. Fuck gifts.
All right, up next is Lobox.
Yeah, Lobox is next.
ChatGPT, write a Fast and the Furious. Family is about giving the family. Wine family.
Is
on the
about
floor.
breakfast dinner.
And he ends by saying, kids nowadays are such goddamn ungrateful bastards to their family, always wanting gifts.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go shine a bunch of swords.
I must step back into my time machine.
Goddamn kids can't even win a knife fight with me
Oh,
in the
Jesus.
driveway.
Well, this national tragedy is not going to plan itself.
So speaketh the Hell Knight.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
And
God.
that is Wham with Last Christmas. An inspirational
What a jaunty
holiday.
little holiday tune.
Hell yeah. Jam of the week.
God almighty, man.
Oh, boy. Let's go around and have everybody tell where people can find them on the internet.
My name is Jordan Williams. You can find dollhouse miniatures and embroidery and other random shit at Goonie Bird Crafts, Gooney.
Hell yeah. It's such a fun follow, by the way, to check out all the bloody murder scenes in miniature. Fucking rad.
Badass, yeah.
What about you, Matt?
I am on the podcast Profiles and Eccentricity.
Yes, one of my favorite podcasts with a friend of the show, John Fahey, and
Fahey and Aaron
friend of
Pita.
life, soon to be friend of the show at some point, Aaron Pita. Fucking great show. Everybody needs to check out Profiles.
Fuck yeah.
What about social media?
Oh, I'm on the Blue Ski.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just want an invite. Let me know. You know, it's kind of a club.
Damn, I didn't know you were fucking rad.
Shit, dude.
Oh, shit. Keith, where can people find you online?
I'm on Instagram at Keith Tells Jokes. I'm also on Twitter, but I don't fucking go there. So follow me on Instagram.
Carter, where can people find you on the internet?
Same deal as Keith. I'm Instagram alone now these days.
The only one worth doing.
It's the only one worth doing. Yeah, Carter_Glasscock. Boy, I haven't laughed this hard during an episode in a while. My head's throbbing.
This is a fucking blast.
Yeah, it's either us or the Oxy.
I think so.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads. Maybe someday I will post on those latter two. I'm at Rivers Langley, and if you're listening to this the day it comes out, come see me do stand-up in Huntsville on December 22nd. I'm coming back to Epic Comedy Hour at Low Mill. That show starts at 8 p.m. December 27th, Wes Van Horn, Joe Rains, and myself present the return of Yellowhammered at Avondale Brewing Company in Birmingham, Alabama. That show starts at 8 p.m. The tickets are $20, but that gets you dinner from Rodney Scott's Whole Hog Barbecue and a fucking awesome comedy show. Rob Hayes, Mandel, more to be announced. It's going to be rad.
Yeah.
So come on out, eat too damn much. It's going to be a fun time.
I forgot to mention we're plugging shows.
Yeah.
I forgot. December 15th, I will be on the show known as Farts. Guest of the show, Justin Lentz, Greg Edwards. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
It'll be a great show.
This comes out on the 19th, but I'll...
Oh, never mind. I should have seen you at Farts.
I have a plug. December 22nd, I'll be at the Improv. They're doing the Roast of Santa. And I'm playing the Grinch. So come on.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
It's no farts, but
Well, also, by the way, nothing I can do about Avondale having Ticketmaster as their ticketing people. There is a service fee, but if you go through Ticketmaster, you guarantee yourself a ticket, and if you pay that service fee, I'll give you a wink and a smile. So that's all I can do. But anyway, you can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod, every episode ever, and new clips dropping all the time at youtube.com/TheGoodsPod. Buy a shirt. There's still time, I think, to get it there for Christmas. ProWrestlingTees.com/TheGoodsPod. Best way to support our show, head to Patreon.com/TheGoodsPod. Second best way, head over to Apple Podcasts, rate, review, and subscribe. Show that attitude of gratitude, because if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, Daddy, Lobox is going to catch you in the parking lot.
It was Christmas in prison, and the food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out of wood. And I dream of her always, even when I don't dream. Her name's on my tongue, and her blood's in my got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. She reminds me of a chess game with a person I admire, or a picnic in the rain after a prairie fire. Her heart is as big as this whole goddamn jail, and she's sweeter than saccharin at a drugstore sale. Oh, wait a while, eternity. Oh, Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. Searchlight in the big yard swings around with the gun and spotlights the snowflakes like dust in the sun. Well, it's Christmas in prison. There'll be music tonight. I'll probably get homesick. I love you. Good night. Wait a while, eternity. Oh, Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God.
The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.